Good morning, and thanks very much for letting me be a part of your Monday. I was floating around out here and I had a little thought, which is everything that I buy, and likely you buy, can be categorized in three different things. There's the things that you need, the things that you want, and the things that you can't live without. And the things that you need are always just stuff. It's just stuff you need. And when you're buying it, for the most part, your primary motivator to make the purchase is price. You're gonna go to Costco to get the things you need to buy for as little as possible. Whereas the things that you like are the exceptions you'll make. The services and the premiums that you pay for, because in some way, some personal way, it enhances the experience for you. I want to use that term loosely here. Now we move to experiences, and this is the area, this is things that you can't live without. So I started thinking like, well, what's the difference between a really good service that you say, oh, what a great experience, and a true experience that we refer to, that they refer to, or we refer to when we speak about the experience economy. What's the difference between someone saying, oh, that was a really great experience, and someone saying, this is an example of the experience economy? And in the book, The Experience Economy, Joe Pine, Jim Gilmore, they sort of argue for this line of memorability that's between services and experiences. And once crossed, you've affected the audience in such a deeply personal way that they find value in, that they're changed. It changes them. It's a staged experience that changes the audience in some way. And it is distinguished from services based on sort of this line of memorability, or if you will, this deeply personal association. So I started thinking about this, and as it relates to my business, your business, and if you're not a business, whatever it is that you create, perhaps you create art, perhaps you create lesson plans, perhaps you create architectural plans, whatever your creation might be. At the end of the day, the experience is everything. The experience. So I started thinking, what is it about what I do that transforms other people? What is it that I do that people can't live without? And then what am I willing to do to ensure that I stay here as something you can't live without, versus here, which is something you like, and then versus over here, which is just something you need, but for all the wrong reasons. Like, what do you do to make sure you don't, and as you slide down, you get commoditized. Things up here that you can't live without, you'll pay a premium for them. Price is not an issue. Things that you like, price isn't an issue, but there are variables that'll make you reconsider. Whereas anything down here that's just something you need, anything that gets pushed into being just more stuff, even services can be stuff, it's just more stuff. If you end up there, then you're just competing on price, and it's probably over. It's probably over for you. And if you're an artist and you feel like, geez, I feel like I'm over here, I'm not, then you're just stuff too, not art. Right? So it's what all of us are willing to do to remain here. And in that lies this appreciation and understanding that the easiest way to stay here is to try to mean more to a smaller audience. Don't try to be all things to everybody. Try to be all things to some people. And understand that it's not what you do, it's why you do it and how you do it that is what's truly important to your audience. That's what leads them to being transformed by your work, but to finding you in the first place by hearing about you and then being transformed. Anyhow, that's the thought I was having that I wanted to share. So thank you very much for this time. I hope you go on to have a really nice Monday. Take care. Be well. Cheers.